How's it going, guys? It's Antomy back again, and we're back with another video. Today we are doing a nice little speed build. It's a cottage living build, but it's, as you can tell by the title, what I called it, a dream home cottage. Well, not a dream home country cottage. Basically, I'm using the dream home items inside, so it's a bit more of a modern, like I like to think it's like been renovated by the owners, and then the outside's a bit more cottagey. I found one, as you do on Google. I found a cottage, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with it. And yeah, it's got like, it's a little, as you can see, it's a bit over to the left side of the lot of the plot of land, because on the right side we have the whole farm and everything. I love the items and like the idea of having a farm. I think the Simmon community for a while has been after kind of like a cottage pack for a while, and the way you can have llamas too, because it's like the signature animal for the Sims. So yeah, I actually put it on stilts, and I'm not sure if it was, because I know in the update that was like not that long ago, that they like included loads of different swatches, like colors for items and stuff. I'm not sure if this stilts, because I haven't came across these kind of like old rustic stilts before. So I thought I'll use it, and I actually put a little pond underneath the bill, which I quite like. I love the little pond, the pond tool that they actually put in. I haven't seen it but this first time I did actually see it for a build, because I haven't built in ages. I just felt like sitting down playing the game and The Sims 2. That's pretty much why I haven't built in a while. I just haven't felt like it. But now there was so much good stuff from these new packs: cottage living and home, dream home. I just had to build, and yeah, pretty much. So I love the roof decorations with like the little rabbits and everything. I do have like another part of the cottage living let's play that I did with my mate. If you haven't checked that out, the first part will be in the description, or if you go on the channel, it's the video just before this. There's a bit of a story, I guess you could say, behind this. I actually started this build a few weeks ago, hence why I haven't really uploaded in like over a week now, because I tried to even just build or record anything like over a week ago, or under a week. I think I had a few days break, and then my computer switched itself off, because I think it was like the fan, or I think my dad said it was like because he built my computer, he knows it inside out. I think he said it was like the water cooler or like a part of the fan broke, and luckily I had a spare one that my family kept hold of, that actually came with, I think it was like my graphics card or something, like a spare fan or something. So they basically just replaced it, and because I noticed it was turning itself off randomly when I wasn't using it, and then I tried to sit down and build while recording, and I just gave out, and it was still could work. I just didn't trust it. Like if you're using a computer, it turns itself off, you're not going to use it. I couldn't trust it anymore in that state, and I kept making this loud, like I think it was like a bit of a clicking noise. So yeah, I just abandoned. Like I didn't even save, because I got up to the point. I think I was like up to the point where I was like just doing like the shape of the house, and it just turned itself off. So I finally got the motivation to actually build again. Like I think it might have been later this week that I'm gonna upload it. It's really weird trying to do like voiceovers, because you could be listening to this a year or 20 years in the future, depending on how long it's bloody on YouTube for. I'm just chatting a load of bollocks now. But yeah, I put a nice little pond underneath the cottage. I thought it was a nice little just a little thing to go with the cottage, really. Just a nice little feature. It wasn't actually like this in the inspiration photo, I guess you could call it. But I thought, you know what, I'll spice things up. I like these old-fashioned stilts. And you got a little farm beside it. You get like the animal hut. I think that's where you get cows and llamas. And I know you can get a rainbow cow, which is quite cool. And like you got the chicken little coop right next to it. And I love the way... because we've got seasons already, you can use the scarecrow on your farm, because that's typically where scarecrows, especially well, like wheat fields, but you can put on any farm really. So yeah, we're coming to a close on terms of the exterior. I think I'm just doing some fine detailing because I wanted to do the exterior all done. Usually I build the house, do the inside, the interior, if you will, and then go on to the outside doing some landscaping. But I thought, you know what, I'll start with the whole outside, and then I'll move inside, and then I do some final little tricks at the end. I cut this out, but I feel like the layout of houses always like my bane of my existence. Like it can be difficult, especially when you put the windows down, and especially with this house, I built it quite thin. So when I came to the layout, I was like, how am I supposed to lay this out? So I kind of had to make it bigger. I cut it all out because a lot of mess around with the roofing. I had to put like the decorations on the top with the rabbit like hay rabbits and foxes, and yeah, those decorations, I love them, but they're bloody difficult to put on sometimes. Like especially like the end bits, sometimes it glitches through because for some reason it doesn't mold itself. It's the glitches in the game. So I decided to start the bathroom because I was like, I don't know where to start really. I was like, I've got this blank canvas, I haven't built in ages. I'm gonna do the bathroom because it's pretty simple. I'll just do a black and white bathroom. I tried out a few new items, like I think the baths from Dream Home. Dream Home space is like a modern pack essentially. Like that's what I kind of found out. It's like I could build. I was thinking about. Don't quote me on this because I might do another build or video next. But I might build my dream home because a lot of the items in the dream home pack I love. So it kind of makes sense if I make my dream home, or at least near to my dream home, because it's not going to be perfect. Like I love like the chest of drawers, and especially the bedside tables, the small ones, because I'm positive before this pack you only had like one small like bedside table, or like a little table. Didn't have any drawers in it. It was just like a little, table service with legs, and I was like, what is that? Like all the other ones are big chunky boys. I'm just like, don't want that. And so I'm probably gonna be using these side tables because I feel like they could probably go on most builds. And yeah, it's just I love the little storage bits too, like especially this like little, what do you call it, like little storage cubby holes, cupboards, and you got some open versions which I love. I feel like the Sims team don't usually think about all the outcomes, like what they could do in The Sims 4, but with the Dream Home Pack, I don't know if they had some input from like big YouTubers that play The Sims, but I was blown away. Especially like they've got like a coffee table, which is basically they're just like blocks. I think they kind of took inspiration maybe from because you can literally create a couch from like blocks of like seats. I don't know how, I'm probably terrible at describing this, but they literally do that with a coffee table, which you have to block and they all attach together. And just like, I literally used this for the build, and I was like, holy crap, what is this witchcraft? Because it's like I'm not. It's The Sims 4. I didn't see it coming. I hadn't seen like the trailer for this pack because I was busy with work. For me, I don't know if you guys notice my channel. Sometimes I'll do reactions to like trailer packs, or do let's plays of certain packs, or build with certain packs. But other times I just stay silent when a new pack comes out because I'm not that interested in the pack. Or it can also be I'm busy with work and I haven't got much energy to be excited for it or to play The Sims that week or two. So it's a bit, yeah, I love Sims because I've been playing it since I was a kid, like bloody 7 years old or something like that. I can't remember. It might have been younger too because I played it on the edge of Sims 1, and I think that was like 2004 or something like that. That would have made me like 10, something like that. But yeah, I forgot what I was going with this. So it's a little bit mixed, especially with Sims 4. I've got a love-hate relationship with it. Probably because I'm getting older. I'm just like, I can't. It's like I get to the stage like I can't be bothered sometimes. Like just life. Like I'm excited about The Sims, and I go, new pack, like especially like I love supernatural stuff, but when the pack came out I was like, this is just feels like it's cheap. Like I didn't even buy it, and I love supernatural stuff. I was just like, just doesn't look like I know what they're doing with this. It's basically an empty pack, and it seems like that. I could be wrong. You might guys who've played it or you don't want it might have different opinions, but that's kind of like my opinion when I first saw it. I might. Did I do a trailer reaction? I might have did, and I was like liking it. I can't remember, to be honest. But yeah, those the coffee table kind of boxes, and I love like the computer and the computer table. I love all the items, especially how much storage and the way the like all the things clip together, like the services, like especially like the bookshelves and like the coffee table and the side table, they all clip together, and I was like, whoa. I was quite blown away, and I was like, okay, what am I doing this area here? They got like an empty spot here I could do something with. I don't want to leave it blank. I don't want to put it bookshelves in, because I've already got bloody bookshelves. Why not storage? This pack is storage galore, and I thought I'll match like those little wherever they are, little decor item things, match the colours with like the paintings and everything. So it's pretty much coming together. It's all coming together, guys. I love it, and I love the new pond tool. I can tell it's a little bit glitchy, probably because they put it in as an update, so it's not going to be perfect. You would think it would be, but in Sims 4 update, it's not perfect. And I thought, you know what, I've got the space in the back balcony bit, I guess you could say. What am I going to do with it? You got a jacuzzi or hot tub, whatever you call it. I think it's more or less the same thing. So you got the old rustic exterior, and then you come inside, it's like, what is this? Feels like I'm in the city or something. And then I'm just doing some paths. I think this is a bit where I'm just neating it up, making it a bit more detailed on the outside. And I was debating whether to have it fenced in or not. And I was like, you know what? If it's an old house and it's like a part of a farm, it's probably going to be fenced in, even though it's a bit hard to take screenshots and everything. I thought, you know what? Fenced in. Kind of makes sense in my opinion. I love these houses of hails of hay, I guess. And I stacked them all over the place. Oops, excuse me. And you got the telephone box for decor outside, and the light pole thing. Yeah. I'm coming to the end, and it's like coming up to 9 o'clock at night. Just did the dishes, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep the next hour or two. Oops, just knocked my phone. Yeah, so that's pretty much the build. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could talk to the end. And oh yeah, I was doing like some effects that apparently came with the pond tool. I'm assuming it is the first time using the pond tool. So you got the log, and you can do fish effects. Usually these in like you unlock that secret mode thing. I forget what it's called, but they're open and you can see all the flies everywhere. The screenshot's a bit fast because there's a few. But I love it. I love the different levels too. I managed to put in because I felt like it needed to be a bit more oomph to the interior, if you get what I mean. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it's got the bathroom black and white. Maybe it doesn't fit the rest of the build, but that's my style of bathrooms. I love a black and white bathroom. It's so much storage, so much clutter, and the outside. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day. Goodbye.